let's face it, your day to day as a business owner is busy, hectic, and it's chaotic. And I want to help you fix that. So for most small business owners, they know that they need more clients, or they know that they need more revenue or better staff operations and to get the team in sync. And they know what they need, but each day just comes at them and they are just reacting. So what we as business owners need is we actually need a framework to work around. And what we're going to work on today is the 90-day CEO planner that I use with my clients. And it's going to set some goals, map out the important things for your each quarter, map out the important things for your month, for your week to week, and your day to day. So you have a system, you have a browser open on your computer daily that you can access. It has everything there for you to get into and to smash. So I've got it here. What we're going to do is we're going to go over it. I'm going to show you how to use it bit by bit, slowly, and just skip ahead if you want to go to certain bits. If you've already played with it, and you're all around it, that's great. So let's get into it. So what we have is a CEO Planner 90-day version. Now, the idea behind this is that you have exactly what your goals are for each quarter, month, week, and daily that keeps you on track. Now, firstly, this goes without saying, is that you need to set aside maybe an hour on the weekend to work on this, and then maybe 30 to 60 minutes a day to work on your key things to move your business. And yes, you have time. Just make it work. You got this. All right, so let's start here. So I've got the quarterly planning review. I've got a little how-to for you here, and then some prep exercises. So we start here. Now, as we go through this, I'm going to do a little bit of it, but just to show you how it works. Cool? All right, so the first thing I want you to do is to come up with your 1 year goal for your business. So take some time, sit down with it. You got 3, maybe you got 5. So I'm going to kind of work off what one of the business goals was for one of my gyms a couple of years ago. So 65K months at BXOC. Cool. And 50 personal training sessions per week. And then I had another one, staff completely systemized, barely any sick days, amazing culture. And they were the goals at the time. Now, once you had the goals, you're going to write down all the potential focuses that could get you to those 3. Cool? So I'm not going to do this for you right now because that could, be a bit of a waste of time. But I want you to list them all out. So you know that my goals were revenue, they were staff, and then they were personal training sessions, so services rendered. So I need to put focuses in to choose from that go towards that. So let me just write a few here. Update front end revenue packages, shorten time frame of PTs from 60 to 45 minutes, same price, fortnightly meetings plus quarterly bonding. Cool. So I write out a whole list and then I pick from it. And then the ones that I pick from, I put in this rocks ranking table. What you're going to do. So let's say I put let's say I had one that was get new equipment. Cool. Now what we're going to do here is we're going to rank the benefit of that to the overall goal, how doable it is, and if it's easy to track. So does get new equipment get me to my 3 goals that we've talked about? No, it's like a 0. Yeah, no one cares about equipment. It's not going to increase revenue. Increase PT is not going to improve staff. Doable, get new equipment. Yeah, at that point, 2, doable. And then easy to track. Well, yeah, did we get the equipment or not? So that had a score of 7. But it definitely had no big benefits, so didn't do it. Now, what you're going to do is you're going to take all your priorities and you're going to pop it in there and you're going to rank. You can either pause this right now and do it because I've got the document in the description, or just do it later. Cool. So once we have done that, you're going to enter all your potential. Once you've done that, you then decide. So you get your big 3 rocks. and you're going to write them here. See, I've got another example here, increase front-end revenue by 40%. You're going to write your 3 rocks here. Now, what's very important is that when you write them, increase P. You also put your actions that are needed for it too, because they're going to be your monthly goals, right? Or your monthly focuses. So open up PT spots for 2 times coaches. Reduce times of PTs. And so on and so forth. I want you to write down all the action that you need for your goals. Cool? Then once that is done, and you have your quarterly rocks sorted and ready, you then go down to the monthly planning area. So you can see I'll put videos here for you. Now it all starts with this. So top priorities this coming month. What characteristics do I need to adopt, improve to make this happen? So my top priorities based on my goals for the quarter, let's say, I'm just going to pick at straws here. Let's say they were open up PT spots for 2 coaches. Spots, cool. Open up PT spots for 2 coaches. Also decide on sales incentive into sales process to sell more PTs. Update on-ramp front and revenue. Slideshow to sell more PTs. So they were my focuses, right? Based on my goals. Now, what characteristics do I need to adopt to make this happen? Organization. Need to be the most organized business owner. Open to crucial conversations and troubleshooting with staff and schedule. And then willing to fail as I trial the new offer. And what's really important about that is about deciding what characteristics that you need as a person, is that you need to better foresee the problems and then choose who you want to be to fix those problems and to prepare. Okay, so I've got that. At the end of each week, you are going to, in this document, put in your revenue, expenses, staff costs, owner profit, how many leads, how many conversations booked, show rate, sales conversations, lost clients, etc., etc. So we're tracking, and you get a picture of it week to week to week, and you can do that monthly too. Okay, so for month 1, once you have done this, right? And I've got this in the video for you too. We now map out our weeks. So the idea here is that you are to leave this open for your week. And you can just open and close as you go ahead. So week 1, and I can put the date here. So week commencing 24th of Feb. Week priorities. Okay, what did I have in my monthly? Open up PT. Okay, I can do that today. So open up, meet with coaches and plan PT availabilities. I might have another one here, which is also not based on the goals, but just based on what I got to do this week. I've got to declare eye care insurance. And then what else? Let's say another one here is, is cut 2 expenses from the budget. I'm just making those ones up, but you can see here, I'll put my week's priorities. I then put what I'm going to do into what day. So big 3 would be cut 2 expenses for Monday. And then Tuesday might be where I meet with coaches at 11 a.m. And I can close that too. Now, what's very important is that you go ahead and you put in your recurring tasks. So every time on Monday, staff pays, weekly metrics, retention metrics, Tuesday, stock order, programming, check. And you're going to do that for Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and then you can just copy and paste that into your week 2, week 3, and week 4. So then you have your whole month. So you can just have this open, and as you go through your morning, go through your hour of power, tick it off as you get through it. I cut to expenses. I planned roster, tick. I did the staff pays, I did the weekly metrics, and I did the retention metrics. And then you close up Monday when it's done. And then you go Tuesday, close up that when it's done, open up Wednesday, and so on and so forth. And now at the end of the week, what's important is you go through your weekly review. Did my main focuses get done, which are up here? Did they get done? Yes or no? What went well? What needs improvement? Quick win for next week. This is very important, and you can have this as part of your Sunday setup. And in my mentorship that I'm building, I'm going to have that as well, teach my clients how to do that. Then you write out your next week priorities, one thing I must do better next week, and then you start on week 2. Same thing. And this is how it's done. It's that simple. You do day 1, day 2, week 1, week 2, week 3, week 4, and then you have your month review. And what you're going to do is you're going to take your metrics from here, add it all up, and you're going to pop it into here, month 1 review. Did you hit your target revenue? Did you hit your target expenses? Did you hit your staff costs, owner profit? So you're tracking your metrics month to month, and then you're also getting after your quarterly rocks and your monthly goals. Did my focuses get done? What went well this month? What didn't go my way? How did I perform as a leader? Leadership of staff, leadership of clients, leadership of business as a whole. This is very important that you track this. Very, very important. And then you're going to do month 1, month 2, month 3. Now, one of the things that you can do is when you're done, you can just, of each month, you can just take this like I'm doing here. Take that and pop that into month 1, right? So then you go straight to month 2. And then when you're done with month 2, do the same thing. Boop. So then you're in month 3. And then all you're going to do is you start the whole process over again for the next quarter. And that is the CEO planner. It is incredible. It's what I use to stay on top of things. Very simple. Let me know how you go with it and if you need any help. All right, Coach Kiz out.